there's somebody in the vicinity here with their dog that is barking, which is only fitting that we're about to talk about Myles Garrett. You know what I mean? Although this didn't happen in the dog pound, it happened in Cincinnati, Ohio, where the Bengals were not happy about losing to the Browns again. And they certainly weren't happy that Myles Garrett got the sack record against them, and certainly weren't happy that he got the sack record against them. And then the officials stopped the game for a few minutes because it was a moment. And Zach Taylor said, we didn't expect the game to be stopped. And I understand the frustration. You know who doesn't care? Myles Garrett.
Yeah, well.
You know?
He showed us what he cares about.
Which is the sack record. Yeah, Chris, hit it.
And it was everything I expected. And it was so tough. I knew they were going to make it difficult, but I don't think I saw more than 3 singles on a real drop back the whole game, and I just knew that if I did, I had to make that moment count, and the feeling couldn't be better.
Man, this remember McGuire toured the country for a long time trying to get the home run record? Mm-hmm. Remember that one?
Yeah.
This kind of felt like that, where opponents just they didn't want to be that, they don't want to be on the video.
Well, we saw how Pittsburgh approached it last week.
Which is make sure we don't get sacked.
Yeah.
And, of course, Garrett lobbed the verbal grenade in there saying they're
more worried about
they're worried about the sack record than winning. Okay.
I'm just saying, they could have made last night irrelevant had they just handled business against the Browns.
If I had told Myles Garrett when he came on the set saying, I don't want to play for the Cleveland Browns ever again at last year's Super Bowl, you'll get paid $40 million, you'll get the sack record, but your coach is going to get fired, and it's a terrible season. Do you think he'd still sign?
Yeah. Because it was $40 million.
It's a lot of cream.
I don't know. How about this?
Cream.
If he'd already seen Micah Parsons get his exit visa and get paid more, do you think he'd still do it?
No, he would have waited, got traded, and gotten more money.
So what, he would have got $2 more million?
He cares about money.
We all do. Let's not front.
Not as much as this guy.
Yeah, because you're not in a position to have that much money. Then, if you were, you'd probably do what he did.
I mean, with all due respect, I would not want to play for the Cleveland Browns.
Okay, I'll give you that.
After I went everywhere and said all I care about is winning a Super Bowl.
Mm. But he's got the sack record. And by the way, on game day morning on Sunday, we had all the analysts announce awards, end of season awards. The Defensive Player of the Year award, and for each award, the producers chose 3 finalists. In the real world, in the AP vote, there's 5 finalists. For the Defensive Player of the Year award, the 3 finalists that they chose were Myles Garrett, and Myles Garrett. That one is the only award, end of season award, where it's 100% locked in. I think that'll be the only award where it's unanimous. I don't know of another end of season award where it won't be an even split, where there's a ton of first place votes and points being awarded, and it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight.
Yeah, Myles Garrett is minus 50,000 TJ to win.
Meaning what? You'd have to bet
$50,000
$1
to win 100.
Oh,
quite an investment.
Yeah.
You understand why I feel this is so stupid?
Which is what?
50,000 to win 100. Like, what kind of sickness is
TJ, I can guarantee you a free $100.
Just got to put down 50,000.
50,000.
That's a sickness, man. There are 800 numbers
High
that people
five.
can call for that.
High fives all around.
Hello, I need help.
You don't think Joe Burrow kind of
No, he didn't like that.
fell down on that?
Get out of here.
Yeah, he did actually, because he didn't want to get
He didn't want to
blasted.
get hit.
Yeah, so he wasn't
tell you
allowed to-
Why does he get credit for a sack? He didn't take him down. Joe Burrow fell down and he touched him.
He fell down because he didn't want to get hit.
That's correct.
That's not a sack.
That is a sack.
Actually,
You were giving yourself
That's
up.
Joe giving himself up.
I don't know, buddy. His knee's down on the ground, and then Garrett is the one who's on him. Let me tell you the one thing Joe Burrow doesn't want to do after spending the entire season rehabbing from a toe injury is spending another second in a rehab room this offseason.
Because Myles Garrett fell on you.
That is, or he's going to come sack you. I would counsel Joe Burrow to get down on it.
Get down. Get down.
Brett Favre was clapping yesterday. That's all I'm saying.
Did you hear Strahan say that he's got the 16-game record, and
They've got the 7.
they've got and Watt and Garrett have the 17-game record?
But no one ever mentioned that T.J. Watt was technically tied for the all-time sack single-season record. It was always Strahan.
Guess what's not going to matter? They're all going to be in the same bus gallery in Ohio.
I get it.
At the end of the day.
I get it.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.